Hi all, in this video we'll talk about circuits in Dune Awakening, and what most certainly can feel like a bit of a confusing feature initially. Once you get into expanding your base, you will sooner or later notice these two drop-down menus when accessing storage containers, as well as select crafting stations. If you're like us, that discovery will be quickly forgotten, at least for some time. Before we get started, we have more Dune Awakening videos on our channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to not miss out on essential guides and tips. So what are circuits and how do they work? Well, put simply, circuits have the potential to help you better organize your stored resources and production, and can also help you avoid having to move select resources around manually, seeing your character inventory has limitations. Not crystal clear yet? Let's check out a few examples. You should generally think about the circuit options as follows. You set the input on the left side and output on the right side. Take this refinery. The left input circuit would be where this crafting station can pull raw resources from to convert. It's set to circuit 5 as you can see. What that means is that it will only take resources from storage containers which have their right side output set to circuit 5. Storage chests on all other circuits will simply be invisible to this refinery. The refinery's right output circuit would be where it should store refined resources. Now, keep in mind that it has its own storage, so we're talking about overflow technically. Anything this machine refines will remain in the refinery storage unless it's full. However, when it's full, the overflow will be sent to circuit 6 as configured here. As you might have guessed by now, for this to work, there needs to be one or more storage containers with the left side input also set to circuit 6. Now, what happens to overflow if we don't change the default circuit 1 setting? In this case, when the refinery is full, a random storage container somewhere in your base will receive what it refines. Often, you will find processed resource stacks in multiple containers. If you generally prefer your storage well organized, this can be rather annoying and it usually requires a lot of extra tidying whenever it happens. Now, let's say the refinery is really full. Is there still a point to using circuits? Yes, it can give you more flexibility in designing a base where everything is not super central. And it might also save you from having to do a ton of trips back and forth between the refinery and select storage containers. Let's say you have a larger base with a storage area a distance away from some machines. Using circuits, you could automate delivery and avoid having to manually transport the refined resources from, for instance, a refinery. To effectively do that though, you will have to use a small trick to first fill up the refinery inventory. An easy way to do that would be to simply fill it up with ammunition. Done this way, the refinery is always full, ensuring that all output goes into storage containers on circuit 6. Looking at all of this more from the point of view of the storage containers. Using a lonely circuit, you could safely set aside resources and crafting materials you don't want any workstations to pull from and convert by accident. Or use it to keep a certain stack of refined resources or materials as a backup. In combination with storage container access rights, circuits could be used as a way to separate resources and materials in a guild, from those to be used only by officers to those that can be used by all members. So, to repeat the important part. The left side circuit is the input, as in where a workstation will take things from, and in the case of a storage container, where it can receive something from. And the right side circuit is the output, as in where a workstation will deliver overflow to, and in the case of storage containers, the circuit where its content is available to workstations in your base. And that's it. We hope this guide could help you to understand at least slightly better how circuits currently work in Dune Awakening. As always, if you'd like to see more content from us and would like to support our channel, please consider giving us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe or become a member of our channel.